dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. You guys remember that in the trailers? That was fucking badass. In the movie, that was pretty fucking stupid. Alright, so Halloween Kills is pretty much the batshit slasher of the Halloween franchise. And the slasher part is cool. The story elements, not so cool. I think this team absolutely nailed it with Michael Myers. Michael Myers is just top tier. He at this point, this is the best Michael Myers we've seen. Great performance by the Michael Myers actor. James Jude Courtney, I think his name was. Him and Nick Castle are the two best portrayals of Michael Myers. And, you know, most people would be like, oh, what are you talking about? You know, he just needs to walk around like a robot. But I think there's a lot more to it, and it really shows in this movie, especially that scene where he's just testing out the knives. I think that's awesome. Now, I kind of just started ahead of myself. Let's go back. Yeah, this movie, it's really enjoyable for the most part. It's also an easy watch. But I think it's an easy watch, as in if you're doing something else, you can just pop it on, and from time to time you can just look at the screen and enjoy Michael Myers killing. But besides that, sitting down and really just giving all your attention to this movie has so many flaws compared to the first one. The first one had flaws, but you can really section those flaws and put them into groups. This one has flaws that are just sprinkled so much throughout the movie that it's hard to try to like put them into little sections or little scenes. Yeah, this movie has a lot of flaws. I know I've said flaws so many times, but it has them. Now, where it has its pros and the good stuff about it is, again, anything Michael Myers related, Michael Myers is absolutely killing it. Literally, this movie's titled Halloween Kills. This is probably the movie where he kills the most. Now, I would say take a step back. When this movie came out, everybody was saying how it's the goriest thing, just the most brutal Michael Myers movie. And I would say, yes, it's the most brutal Michael Myers movie, but it's also not the goriest thing. People, I think, were overhyping it. They were saying, oh, this movie delivers with the kills. This movie is just disgusting. Michael Myers is killing people left and right, you know, in such unique ways. I don't think that. I think Michael Myers, he kills them in the most unique ways that Michael Myers has killed anybody. But from other movies that we've seen, especially Jason, or hell, even Freddy, no, he's still not even close to the way that those fuckers have killed. But again, for the most part, enjoyable kills. I would say probably the scariest kill was probably that couple in the house that were playing with the drone at the beginning. That, in my opinion, was probably the most intense kill because of how slow Michael Myers took it. But besides that, yeah. So this takes place right after Halloween 2018. They're, you know, driving away. Laurie Strode and, you know, her daughter and her granddaughter, they're driving away after her house burns down, and of course firefighters come out to put out the fire, and they let Michael out. Michael escapes. Pretty cool little killing scene right there, even though I wish it was a little longer. But Michael Myers is out, and now we get reintroduced to all the characters from 1978 that survived, most of them. And that is another place where this movie just falls flat, because in the trailers it just seems so badass that all the characters, all the actors they could get were just gonna come together with Laurie Strode, and they were gonna hunt down pretty much the whole town was gonna come together and hunt down Michael Myers, and it's Michael Myers against a fucking mob, and damn, this could have easily been the best Halloween movie. It's got great kills, but the story, you know, the dialogue, the characters, the chant, evil dies tonight, I think it just, you get tired of it pretty quickly, and some of these characters make some of the dumbest fucking decisions. There's, even with just the way it's shot, the scene where they're all in the car, and Michael Myers climbs the car, and he's attacking them, and then that the nurse, she escapes out the window, and you don't see her, and then Michael Myers starts killing everybody else in the car, and then for some reason you see her walking back like she fucking left them just to come back. And when Michael Myers kicks the door, it's pretty funny. She fucking blows her fucking brains out. But where the hell did she go? She climbed out the window, and you got a whole montage of Michael Myers just pretty much killing everybody else around there. and then she's walking back. Where did she go? How long did it take her to come back with the gun? She could have easily helped him out. There's so many, and don't even this review is going all over the place because I don't know. I think the more I'm talking about it, the more it's pissing me off. The ending. There's a reason why it was shot with all these close-ups, with pretty much Michael Myers just showing his hand slashing somebody, showing his face slashing somebody, showing these people's reaction, because it's pretty damn dumb how everybody beats the crap out of Michael. I don't mind the fact that Michael is pretty much this killing machine that is hard to kill, that, you know, even if you shoot him fucking 6-7 times, it doesn't matter, he'll get back up. I don't mind that. That's fine. You know, these people can beat the crap out of him and Michael Myers can still be alive. They can stab him as much as they want. You know, Michael Myers is still alive. I don't mind that. That's fine. But when you get the fact that all these people are just hurled up against Michael Myers, and you don't even want to show any, you know, shots from like far away of how Michael Myers is able to just slash all these fucking people, because you know it won't make any sense. You know, he'll cut one person at a time, and all these people will just keep backing up, and then one more person comes, and he slashes one more person comes, and he slashes one more person, and you could say that everybody's afraid because, you know, they feel empowered towards him, and then once he kills somebody, everybody gets scared, and now everybody's starting to scatter again. I wouldn't argue with that. I understand that, you know, you feel power, and then as soon as somebody dies, everybody gets scared, so now everybody's scared to go towards him again, so, you know, they'll do it one at a time where Michael Myers can kill them. That's fine. I understand that. But they're not really showing any just shots from afar because they know just how many people they brought at the beginning of the scene, that there were so many so they could easily just jump Michael, and Michael could have easily just been taken down again. But because, of course, they want to make a sequel, they have to show all these close-ups of just Michael slashing just wherever he's at and say that he killed everybody there. Just dumb moments like that just throw me out of this movie that could have been easily fucking amazing. I mean, you get some beautiful shots here. When Michael Myers comes out of the burning house, it's a beautiful shot. Yeah, Laurie Strode, where the hell is Laurie Strode? Oh, you know, she's taking the Halloween 2 route. You know, she's staying in her ass in the hospital. That's fine. If you want to have her relax in the hospital so you can build her up for the third movie, you better fucking deliver in that third movie, or the fourth movie. That's fine. Keep her in the hospital. Have fucking Tommy going batshit crazy and just ready to beat the shit out of anybody or anybody's car just because he thinks Michael Myers may be in the car. Oh, and that other guy. It's a guy that everybody thought was Michael Myers. I like the idea of the mob mentality. I like how pretty much this town where nothing happens, where pretty much the craziest thing that's happened was Michael Myers. 40 years ago, people are still talking about it because that's really the only thing that has happened. That's the only thing these people can talk about. That's just how boring this place is. That's fine. That's fine. I actually really like that. I think it's a great concept how as soon as they hear the name Michael Myers and know that he's escaped, everybody wants to be a part of the story. Everybody wants to get together and say that they were able to take part in taking down Michael Myers. I love that idea, the mob mentality. The fact that everybody's chasing this man that clearly is not Michael Myers and ready just to go all out and kill him. And then he has to commit suicide. I don't know. I think that scene could have been executed better. And I think the whole idea of the mob mentality and how everybody is just so eager to just do something fascinating with their life because it seems like this town is just so dead with just nothing interesting. And Michael Myers, someone who killed a few people 40 years ago, it's still the most entertaining part about this place. Everybody wants a piece of that. Everybody wants to be a part of it. Everybody wants to do their part. And everybody wants the title of saying they took down Michael Myers. I think it's a good idea. It's cool. And especially the victims, you know, the survivors of that original 1978, you know, Tommy and Lindsay, I think, and the nurse, damn, I forgot the nurse names, and Officer Brackett. I like that. I dig that. I respect that. But they are just so obsessed with killing them. Jesus Christ. Holy crap, take a chill pill. Especially Tommy. That man's obsessed. But yeah, this review is all over the place. I'll do a better review when I do a review towards, the entire franchise, of course. Just like the Child's Play franchise, I plan to do re-reviews on these movies again. Right now, I'm just throwing everything that's in my head, and I'm pretty much more of going into the stuff that I didn't like about this movie than the stuff that I did like about this movie. The stuff that I did like about this movie, again, Michael Myers, top tier, man. This guy is killing it, literally, and he is slashing everybody in his way. And yes, this is the most entertaining Michael Myers has been, but it's also just these side characters and these side stories that are just so boring. And all the characters that returned, some characters that you thought died in the 2018 version are back here, and then some characters that were completely ignored in the 2018 version that got like some screen time and you thought they're going to play a big role or back in this. And that's one thing, this movie does feel like it's all one movie. It just feels like it's going to be the badass, just huge story that you could watch back to back on Halloween nights. You can watch the original one, you can watch 2018, you watch Halloween Kills, and hopefully, I think their original plan was to have Halloween Ends the same night as Halloween Kills, but I know they're doing the 4-year time jump, so I don't know how fun and easily connected it would be to rewatch all those movies. But I like the idea how all these 3 new movies were going to take place the same night, to where you can watch them back to back. So that makes it okay to where some characters that, got very little character development in either the first one or this one will get more screen time in the third one. That's okay. I don't mind being patient and seeing more character development towards those characters in later sequels. That's fine. But with this 4-year time jump, I feel like it's not going to be as connected and as tightly together as it was originally planned to be. But yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind having characters. We see them, we get introduced to them, and then out of nowhere they just disappear, and then they come back in the sequel. I think there's something fun about that. There's something that keeps everybody together, keeps the town together. I like that. But yeah, this movie has so many flaws, but it's also so badass in so many aspects. Michael Myers is badass. Pretty much everybody else sucks. That's what just gives this movie just a mixed bag. I enjoyed it. I think it's the easiest watch. It's the easiest one where you can just put it on, go cook, go clean, go do something else, and every once in a while sit your ass down and watch Michael Myers kill some people, and then when you get to some of that just weird dialogue, you just get it back up and start cleaning again. I know that sounds kind of rude. It's kind of fucked up to say towards a movie, but I think that's the best way to explain this movie. I still recommend it to anybody who hasn't seen it. I think it's a good time. It's an easy time. For the casual viewers, absolutely. Absolutely, you will have a good time. For people who are huge Michael Myers fans, apparently, this movie's also been very divisive. Some people love it because Michael Myers is killing. If that's all you want, and if that's how you are a Michael Myers fan, that's how you became one, you're gonna get that here. If you're a Michael Myers fan because of pretty much Michael Myers and everybody else, all the other characters, I think you still will be a little pissed off, a little disappointed with some of the things here. But besides that, yeah, this movie's an easy watch. It's a fun watch, but it's also not the best watch. But as always, thanks for watching.